Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's another episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shari.
And I am Corey.
And I am Sean.
What's up, party people?
What
What
up,
is
boo? What
going
up?
on?
How's everybody's week going?
It's
It's
going.
going. It's going.
It is definitely going.
It's
Anybody got any
going.
new dick in their life?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I had some new dick, but I wouldn't say it's
What
new.
happened?
It's recycled.
No, it may just be a
Mm.
dick appointment.
Mm. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Just a drive-through dick. Okay.
very,
Mm.
very much drive
Very
through.
much. Very
Very
much
much so.
drive-through.
Okay.
Very
So what's
I can
much.
everybody
dig it.
sipping on since Sean is sipping? What you sipping on?
Girl, you know I'm a basic bitch still. Got my cupcake Moscato with my little fruit in it. Basic.
Mm.
Okay.
I just have a little Sprite tonight,
Oh,
Oh,
Sprite.
keep
Sprite
it
on the
simple.
rocks.
Okay,
Keep
Sprite
it
on the
simple.
rocks.
Keep it cute.
Well, I will allow you guys to pass all the judgment that you would like on me as of tonight, and tonight only, because I am staying in an Airbnb that doesn't have a corkscrew, um, doesn't have wine glasses, and so I had to rig my way into the wine.
I've been there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I had to drink it in this crappy cup. So I don't get to
Listen.
taste any of the real flavor of this wine because I'm drinking it in this cup. But it is a Sauvignon, and yeah, it's in a cup.
Where are
Oh,
you?
I'm in California, so let's just
Oh,
say I'm
okay.
drinking to be drinking because it's flavorless.
oh
Mm,
wow.
sorry.
Well, I'm surprised the Airbnb didn't have any glasses. Just like even simple glasses.
Well, they didn't
We're,
have wine glasses or
we
no
are
glasses.
Oh,
not going to talk about it. This is the only glasses that are in here. I did not book this place. We're not going to talk about it because I'm still here. Okay, so we're not going
Okay.
to
oh,
talk about it.
hey, by any means.
Mm. So, my condolences
Oh,
To,
I guess this to who?
to like,
to everyone that voted one way and it came
Oh,
out another way.
oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Moment of
Um,
silence.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then let's carry on.
Yes,
So we are definitely don't think that we're not gonna touch back on it because we definitely have to have a powwow about what this means for women's health
absolutely.
and our bodies. So that's for another show, another day. Today, we're going to talk about 20 women, might have been 21. Let me see. Yeah, 21 women who didn't get to do with their bodies what they wanted to do with their bodies.
Okay.
So in Lakeland, Florida, there was 20 massage therapists who were accused of offering sex acts to undercover police officers in a 2-day sting. So they were all arrested
Mm,
for giving happy endings.
I was gonna
mm,
say the true example of happy ending. Okay.
mm.
I am shaming the Lakeland, Florida, or Polk County Police Department, not these women. It is these women's bodies. They can give their bodies to whomever they want, whenever they want,
Right.
however they want, however they like, for however much they want. I'm so tired of women being arrested for giving up their own vaginas. It's theirs.
Yeah. I know you approve of the whole sex worker. So
I
yes,
do.
women can
It's the
do what they
oldest
want with their
profession.
bodies. Absolutely. Absolutely. I never understood why they made that illegal. Like we can have sex all day, every day with whoever we want to and get
But if
money for
there's
rent,
a cash
bills.
register there, it's a crime.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I do think that is crazy. I think that if these are adults and they want to go and have sex and pay for it and they want to be there working, or maybe they don't want to be there, but their choice to be there, I say
It's a career. It's a
leave the people
profession. Why
alone.
not?
There are bigger things that could be taken care of, that energy
Absolutely.
could be taken. Those people aren't hurting anybody
At all.
but themselves if there's any hurting going on.
Right.
So
So definitely shame worthy because I don't feel like women should
yeah.
be arrested either at
Yeah,
all.
I'm like, it's their bodies. They can do whatever the hell they want to do with it. It's like
Mm,
the whole contraceptive thing. Like women are made to be put on all this contraceptives and keep them from having more kids. When you think about it, a woman can only have a kid and a half a year.
mm,
That means she has one kid and she's pregnant with the other one. Men, on the other hand, can have as many babies as they can ejaculate in a day,
Hmm.
but they put birth control on us women.
right. Right.
Like the math ain't mathing.
That's insane though. When you say it out loud and think about it, that is insane.
Yeah, it really is. I never thought about it like that. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can
So
definitely
why we
agree.
on birth control? Like
Well,
literally.
the simple reason is because I've always said this: white men are the only group that's never had to have an amendment in the Constitution in the history of the world.
Mhm.
True.
Yeah.
And the reason that any of that is going on is because they're making the rules and they're not
Right.
going to put any stimulations,
Stipulations.
yeah,
Hmm.
stipulations or anything on them because they're making the rules.
Right. So they can make
So
them how they want them.
so unfortunate. So
Very
shame
unfortunate.
shame on you, Lakeland, Florida, Polk County Police Department, for not allowing these 20 women to make their money, to use their vagina the way that they wanted to.
Right.
Shame on you.
But
And if it wasn't a
also, but
thing, how,
also, can I say, or maybe there was more detail, a happy ending, isn't that just a hand job, or were they?
Oh, they were no, they were happy endings is
happy
however
endings
you
is
ended
anything.
happy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Hmm.
thought happy ending was like a hand job.
Oh no, that's anything.
Mm-mm,
So
no.
Anything you can
as
imagine.
long as you nut,
As long
it,
that's the
that's
happy
the
That's
part.
it.
happy. Okay,
That's the
Hmm.
happy part of the ending.
Absolutely.
gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Sometimes it's a
Yeah.
hand job, sometimes it's fellatio, sometimes I'm just gonna sit on top of it and get it off, and
bounce on
Hmm.
it.
Bounce
yeah,
on
sometimes
it.
I'll bounce on it. Yeah, ride it on the table. You
Ride
know
it
what I'm
up.
saying?
Right. 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 As long as I skeet, that's a happy ending. But
Okay.
Yeah. So the age range of these ladies are from age 64 to 31 years old.
from what? Say that come back.
64 to 31 years old.
Six, 64. They giving out happy endings.
First,
Okay.
I
Who?
plan on still giving out happy endings at my age of 64.
I'm just saying, like by
Well,
then she
I'm
free to do
happy that
whatever she
she's
want
still
to do
out
with her hot
there
pocket.
getting it.
Right.
it,
At
it
64, she has the right to do whatever she want to do with her hot pocket. Like,
well, yeah, there are certain people and things that want to raise the age of retirement. So these 64-year-olds got to keep working.
right?
Because she started out as a young hoe.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be
Now
here
she into
long.
retirement age.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna be here to get me a little stuff to set myself
Listen,
up.
what her pension look like? Because she in jail now. She going to jail 1 year before her pension set in.
Right. They are
Ooh.
actually in jail behind this. That is crazy.
Wow. Wow.
That's crazy. I should be able to do
What
whatever I
are
want to do with my hot pocket.
You know what? I feel like they can get off on this because what are you arresting me for? What are my
Prostitution?
charges? Huh?
Prostitution?
I was not prostituting. This man paid for a massage. I fucked him for free.
There you go.
That part.
That's a great argument. That
From
is
the
a
defense
great
attorney
argument.
Corey
You
over
hear
here.
me?
Yes.
You
Okay.
hear me? That
That
makes
was
so much
that
sense.
was just GP. You know what I'm saying? Now his
I
receipt
like
say
I like
massage.
dick. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's no different than my man giving me in the morning $100 for a bill. And then later that night, I'm fucking the shit out of him.
Exactly.
You paying for the bill, but yet I'm fucking you for free. So Corey, you know what? That's a good point. We need to
That is
highlight that.
it
That's
is
a good
you
point.
know, there's more than one way to skin a cat. I
I
remember
mean,
this.
that's the perk.
Yeah,
The perk
this
of getting a
after
massage
hour
is you
place.
also get some pussy too.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I thought the motherfucker was cute.
It's a pussy perk.
It's like a bundle. Like a
Yeah.
bundle. It's like a bundle deal.
To massage, get a pussy free. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
there you
He on his
go.
third stamp.
Not the loyalty
Okay.
program.
Not a punch card.
Yes, baby. Loyal in the loyal
Hilarious.
member club, baby.
That's
Exactly.
hilarious.
Shoot, that is
That's
so
some
funny.
funny shit.
That's
Well, let
crazy.
me tell
Corey
y'all
coming with the
something.
1-2 tonight.
He
Okay.
did. He did. He ain't taking no
No proof.
prisoners out here tonight.
Mm-mm.
Let me tell y'all what's not funny though. What's not funny is this 14-year-old who raped this 91-year-old woman and beat her.
And where?
And
In Marion County, Florida. A
Florida's on a
14-year-old pled
roll.
guilty to beating and raping a 90-year-old woman.
so I've heard stories about this, but it's normally like getting jumped into a gang or something. So was this like an initiation that he had to go out there and do something foul like this? And because it's not the first time I've heard a
Aggressive.
story like that. Yeah, it's like you just randomly go out there and grab somebody, and maybe she was just the first person. But I've heard stories like
I've
this.
heard stories of people like trying to get jumped in the gang and going and shooting somebody, but not raping.
Yeah,
So when did rape
Yeah.
become
it's
a
just a
thing to get
crime.
you in the gang?
It's just a crime, period.
And who the fuck is still getting in gangs these days?
Girl, you be
Exactly.
surprised. Girl, you will be surprised. I'm just saying this is stuff from, I don't know if they still doing that, but I'm just like, what is your reasoning as a 14-year-old to go out and get some 91-year-old pussy?
14.
14, like out of all the people
You
in
know it's
America.
tight. You know that 91-year-old is tight.
Girl, that's
she,
loosey goosey. You better
hey,
stop.
Child,
You've been
them
that
living
ain't
for
that.
cobwebs,
91 years.
Have
them
you seen a
Mm-mm.
90-year-old woman's arm? That wasn't nothing
Loosey,
tight on that.
loosey goosey. You hear me?
She,
That thing is just
you know what her vagina look like? Ain't nobody been in there in decades.
You don't know that.
True,
these
true.
ones in these nursing homes still getting it down through there.
She
Don't
didn't get
Okay.
listen. She didn't get arrested with the other ones, so therefore,
Because she had the night off.
okay.
She had the night
Right?
off. Wow.
Yeah.
But you know what? That is very disturbing to think
Very.
to be so young. I'm trying to think, what does a 14-year-old look like? To
they
be
are
so
trying him as an adult as well
Yes,
for this
they
crime
should. Because
he just
that's like
admittedly
this is
just said he
beyond
just
you stealing a car or something. Like this is
yeah
violent.
he
Right.
just broke into her house and struck like just striked her with an object and started beating her and then laid her down and sexed her up.
This is the work of a very um troubled, sick person, and
Mm-hmm.
they really because that's I mean like crime. Nothing's normal necessarily about crime, but this is like some psychological like
Absolutely.
things going on up there. And I hope that instead of just having this young person in jail just doing nothing, I hope they do something to actually help.
Right.
They need
Right. I'll
they
actually
need
get him some help because this is
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
And what surprised me about the case, other than the fact that he raped a 91-year-old, they have his picture.
Oh, because they're trying him as an adult.
As an adult. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. His
You
picture's
remember
out
we
there.
talked about this on a previous show. The media
Mm-hmm.
has the right to air regardless of what age. That's
Mm-hmm.
And
unfortunate.
what's even more sad is even if he does 20 years, he's still gonna be young when he gets out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and if he does 20 years, then he is going to be 34, 35 when he gets out. He's going to be in the prime of his life.
And
And he's
very hardened criminal after you done been
Right.
all of this time by, you know,
at
inmates
14,
and
he
stuff.
going to be somebody's bitch for 20 years.
Right. And he's gonna come out
Well,
even
hell,
more
he may be
traumatized.
having somebody be his bitch.
Not
If
at
you already
14.
raping motherfuckers at 14,
You know what?
shit, that's kind of scary.
I'm not finding
What?
a picture of this cat.
Please tell me. Please tell me. Florida.
Is
This
he
is Florida. That
is
could
he
go
one of us?
anyway. That could go anyway.
Yeah.
What nationality is this person? My God.
Come up. Come up some. Oh,
He looked like a little oh, like this looks like a little boy that's like riding his bike
right. Out
down the
skateboarding
street.
somewhere, eating ice cream,
Yeah,
not
like
raping 91-year-old
you
women.
wouldn't think. Oh, but yeah, they need to look because this baby probably done been had
Somebody done
him,
took advantage of him, and that's
himself.
probably gonna
Absolutely.
be
Look a little
that's
deeper.
definitely probably gonna be the defense. Because I just don't see a 14-year-old deciding, let me
How
go
would you
outside
even know?
and
Would you?
see old
I wouldn't
lady
even think
Bertha.
I would have the plan to
Yeah.
like come up with something like that at 14.
Right. Hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that was planned out, or do you think he was just breaking in to get money and was surprised by her being home? And it was just like,
I
do
don't
you think it
know.
was probably premeditated? Like
I
he
don't know
planned that
because the
out?
story I looked at several stories and it doesn't give a whole lot of detail.
Right.
And of course we don't get to go to trial. Excuse me. And figure it out. So I don't know. I don't know.
She said
Mm.
he pounced on her.
Yeah.
Oh my. Mm.
But it don't give you what you really need to make a
Mm-hmm.
good decision.
Right. That's crazy. 14 and 91.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Craziness.
Mm-mm-mm.
So Sean,
Yes.
I heard you found out some shit. You want to talk about it?
You must be talking about Mr. Lamar Odom. Is that where
I
we're going?
I am.
What happened
So,
to Lamar?
listen, Mr. Lamar Odom, the internet is dragging this poor baby. Because there is a video posted of Mr. Lamar Odom purchased a customized sex toy from a
Doll.
factory. It's a doll,
Mm-hmm.
sex toy doll.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a video of him of inspecting his purchase. There is a factory. It does not give a location.
It's in I thought it was in Las Vegas.
I don't see a location in the description of it.
Oh,
However, it says he went shopping for a new bedroom companion. And on the video, Mr. Odom is inspecting his purchase. He's grabbing on boobies. He's talking about how wide her ass is. He's talking about how you can see the veins in her legs. Look, so human. And this baby cannot wait to get that to his bedroom. But, back in the day, they did say that he has a sex addiction. So maybe this is kind of his way to,
What's the
you know,
problem though?
that's my question. Do you guys see a problem with him purchasing a full body sex toy?
It's
No.
not about it's not everybody's problem is not him purchasing a sex toy. It's the fact that the sex toy is an exact replica of Khloe Kardashian. That
Yeah,
is
that
what the
part.
problem is.
That
Okay,
part.
see, you
Sean's
didn't
over
lead
here
with
trying
that.
to give y'all this nice sweet version. The problem is that it's Khloe Kardashian.
Yes. So would you guys have a problem if your ex, whatever,
I'm
got a
completely
complete
flattered.
replica of you? I mean, down to the pimples, baby.
I'm completely flattered.
Sorry, it matched your big areolas and everything. Let's say it matched all of that down to a T.
Listen,
Corey,
I'm
would you be bothered if your ex?
I would. I feel like I would be concerned. Like this
Like,
is.
that's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, this is
Flattering but
creepy.
weird. Very
This is
creepy.
this is creepy. I mean it.
sleep with
That
me every night, boo, because you ain't never gonna get me in the real flesh, boo. So
that's
I'm
Listen.
here for it.
creepy.
I support the shenanigans.
And the dolls are going anywhere between $8,000 and $20,000. So he just got money to burn.
I I would like to see Lamar with his doll.
Well, there's a
Uh,
whole video
I sent
on
it to him. I sent it to him.
Oh no, I meant intimately with his doll.
oh, oh,
I would
oh,
That front row seat.
you
I
want
would
to
watch
see it,
it. But
see how he would enjoy
I
it.
would watch it
also wait
too.
a minute. So he said he wants it to look like Chloe?
Yeah.
He said that or they just writing that?
No,
No, he said that.
the doll was made to look like his ex, Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah, like all jokes aside, that would kind of like freak me out. Like,
Well, the website is saying it's not explicitly being confirmed that that was his request, but it was told that he wants it to look like Chloe, but no one
It
is
looks like
actually.
the doll looks just like her. You can see the
Yeah.
doll. It looks just like
I
her.
see the doll and I don't necessarily think Chloe.
Mm.
Hmm.
I mean, well, in the one I seen is just without the hair and stuff.
Hmm.
But
Well, there
I
are
don't.
some very in-depth videos out there, so you can
Hmm.
see clearly that it's Chloe.
That's
And
a
Chloe
little
should be
creepy though.
flattered. I would be totally flattered.
I would be flattered, but I would think it's kind of weird. Like,
I would be flattered if this was like kind of a stranger, but if it was my ex, I would,
No,
I would be
I would be
concerned.
creeped out if it was a stranger.
mhm.
You would be creeped out.
I would.
I wouldn't like because I feel like it's like a fantasy. Like, okay, you want to fuck me, but we've been married. We have ties. Like, this is an emotional thing. So to me, that's a little scary.
So you would prefer to have the doll made by someone you don't know? Let's just say you had a secret admirer that has never really had contact with you,
Yeah, like
and they just.
if I was famous and somebody made a doll of me, I'd be like, okay, that's kind of hot. But if it was like my ex, I'll be like,
I feel like I know would kind of know the intentions of my ex. I know that he's madly in love with me. I know I'm the one that basically he ruined the relationship and he's still in love with me and this is his way to still have a piece of me. But a stranger, I don't know if you have got this doll and now you have romanticized it so much that you're going to be stalking me now. I got to
Right.
watch my back. Like, no to
why
the
do you not
stranger,
feel like
yes to the ex.
the ex could do that? Like
He don't.
this is
He.
beyond oh, I still want you. Like this
Mhm.
is creepy.
This is I want you so bad. I had a replica made of you. This is the
No,
highest
there's
compliment.
no, don't compliment me like that. Mm-mm.
Don't
I
compliment
mean,
you.
no. I mean, if you wanted to like put my picture up on the ceiling or something, but this is just weird.
Mm.
Yeah.
This is weird. But okay, I mean, okay.
That's all you got, Corey?
I
Okay.
don't really know what you could say to that.
Right.
That concerns me because I feel like you're not all there. Like we've been divorced, what, 6, 7 years, like, or maybe even more. Like I would feel like it's
He said it time and time and
Including
time
all
again
your
that he's
owners.
not over her. Like he
I,
keeps saying
I,
that.
yes, I understand that, and I get it, but that's concerning.
Yeah, very much so concerning. But I mean, it's kind of flattering, but kind of like,
I could see how it could be flattering.
well, hell, you could have gave me that 8 to 20,000, and I come tap it every other night or whatever.
Okay.
You don't need a dog.
First of all, she don't need the money, so she wouldn't have
She
offered that.
don't. Well, yeah, that's true.
She
Give it to
Sure.
wouldn't offer
charity.
that.
Give it to charity.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. No. So, okay. Now, I know y'all know that we've had like all these celebrities passing away from taking all these drugs. It's happened since the beginning of time, but now it just seems like it's happening more frequently. And recently, Kodak Black was on a podcast
Oh.
and was popping pills while on the podcast.
Mm.
And well, I guess it wasn't a podcast, it was just a streaming. And basically was going through the phases of the high during the stream, which made him look very like call the ambulance.
Oh wow,
I didn't watch it. I
I
did
didn't either.
see like a little posting about it, but I didn't watch it. Because I don't understand this streaming stuff. Like, who are these people? And we're letting anybody be famous at this.
Right.
Well,
But
the show that he was on, this guy, I don't want to say his name wrong. I think it's Kai.
Kai
I don't want
Kai
to.
Scent or something.
Yeah, I don't want to say his name wrong, but I will say that I know him from YouTube. Like, not know him, but know of him from YouTube. He does these skit series. It tells like this whole story, and then it's kind of like every week someone he allows the audience to pick the outcome of the storyline, and it just keeps going on and on and on. It's a really dope concept. I love watching it. It's super entertaining. It is one of those things that I know is embraced by the weed world because it's just I could see watching it being high.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. And now he is just, you know, branching out. He's got a really big following. He's branching out. He's got his little streaming. He invites people to come and he interviews them and just, you know, shoots the shit with them, talks, drinks, all that kind of stuff. So it's
mm,
a good concept. I love it, but I don't love the fact that it should have been a crisis call
mm-hmm.
instead of an opportunity to get more numbers and more followers.
Right, right, right.
Because he was he was beyond giraffe pussy high. He was
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
beyond that.
But I feel like that's what bring in the viewers is
Mm-hmm.
the
They're not
I
drama, the
afraid.
understand that
chaos.
you,
Like,
yeah, a shock factor. I get
yeah,
it,
absolutely.
but at some point, you gotta you gotta do an intervention.
Right,
You gotta you just for the self preservation of Black humanity. You've
right.
gotta say, okay, you gotta pull the plug on it.
Mm-mm. They doing that
He
for
was
So
cloud.
so I don't know anything about, oh shit, his thing or whatever, but oh, hold on a second. I saw a oh my god. I saw a video. I forgot what the fuck I was going to say. Oh, I saw a video. I saw a video where Kai was in the shower
Mm-hmm.
and this big fat man came and was trying to get in the shower with him. It said guy sneaks into Kai's mansion and tries to get in the shower. So are these like skits that like people have picked that he don't know?
I think so because it's a lot of skits. Like it's a lot. Like people, like I said, people determine like what's gonna happen next in these skits. So I think somebody just kind of took the skit and has made it into something else. Because I just don't see somebody just being able to come in your house and you don't know who they are and they just get in the shower. I just don't think that. I
And
think it
he
was from a
was
skit.
you could like to me it looked like he was genuinely he started screaming, but it wasn't
But
a
it could have been one of his friends playing a prank because you know they play pranks too.
it could
So
it didn't seem like he
I
knew
didn't
the
see it.
person, but it also didn't feel like he was felt endangered, like, oh my god, this person's gonna do something to me, because he was like,
well,
no,
that's bad.
huh?
What you mean? What you mean? He didn't look like he was in danger. So you said it looked like it was like it was scripted.
No,
Is that what you're
like I
saying?
feel like, okay, like he maybe knows that there's gonna be shit that he don't know what's gonna happen or when it's gonna happen. So he's in the shower and he like turns around and he like screams. But he's like, no, and then he starts like walking towards the dude, like, no, no. It wasn't a I'm running away type situation. I think maybe he didn't know that this was gonna happen, but he knew this wasn't a crazy, psycho person. This was probably a
Corey.
setup.
Corey.
What?
If a big old man, big fat and black man was in the shower with you and you turned around, what is the first thing that you are going to do?
I am going to scream and be probably backing away.
Really? You not gonna beat this man's ass? Just
I
in
mean,
your shower?
like first instance, I don't
That
know what
first
I would
thought,
do.
No. My first instinct is to start
kicking,
swinging.
I'ma start swinging. Period.
I don't know what I would do, but what I'm saying is it wasn't like he was trying to like get away or even trying to be aggressive towards him. So I, I don't really know what was going on.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Mm,
have to go back and see if I can find it. Whenever I try to find something, I never can
I
find
know.
it.
That's the reason why
Yeah,
I be
I
saving
didn't get to
stuff.
see it.
Cause
Yeah.
yeah.
But okay, yeah. And there's another one. There's like, and all the people from those commercials be coming up all the time. Pink Pick Play or something. I think
Mm-hmm.
these are all streaming people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm like, who are these people? But
Yes.
yeah,
I didn't get
okay.
to see it.
Oh, he's even on some. He's on a commercial with Snoop Dogg.
He is.
Hmm.
He's earning his little coins. I'm telling you from going from YouTube, being a YouTube star to getting out for the world, like they know him now. He is known.
And even like what's the other one? Funny Marco. I think all these people started on YouTube or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the wave. Because, first it was like everybody was on Instagram and then they blowing up and now it's YouTube. Everything has a wave. TikTok famous. Like everyone has a
Hmm.
wave. But keeping with Kodak Black, the other reason why I brought him up is because, he says that he don't think he'll ever get married because he doesn't think that he loves pussy enough for
Oh,
that.
Mm.
is he
Mm.
bisexual?
He is. I mean, I've seen him in a dress before, but that don't mean that he's
Right,
bisexual.
right. Hmm.
Mm.
Maybe he didn't have his fair share of it and just tired of it. Oh,
Well,
I never get tired of dick. I'm sorry.
is that well, I
Or
mean,
pussy.
is that a reason to get married though?
It's really not, but once you get married, that's what you got. You got what you got for however long of the marriage.
Mm. I'll say.
I don't know.
But
The dude weird though. Like he's funny looking to me, so I couldn't see him. entering into a full marriage anyway.
I feel like any girl that decides to date him should go into the notion knowing that that is his stand on relationships and just get all the money and everything else and benefits and 15 minutes of fame that they can get out of him.
Right. That part, yep.
Because listen, you go into a relationship in hopes of it ending
In
in
marriage.
marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm into a relationship with you and I know that you never intend on getting married,
I won't enter into a relationship like that.
then we either don't mess with him or get your benefits out of it because you know at the end of the day he ain't gonna marry you.
Right. Right. But marriage ain't for everybody though. Just like they say college is not for everybody, marriage just may not be for everybody.
Well, and if I'm with you and I know that, then I'm just gonna get everything that I can out of you to,
Right. Well,
off
at least he
to
putting it out
offset
there. He letting it
the
be
fact
known.
that we'll never get married.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And he may end up with somebody who feels the same. Like, I don't want to be married. Like, they may give you a Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell type thing. We just together for 30 years.
No,
Could be,
ma'am.
And
could
we
be,
good.
We won't be doing
could
that.
be, could be.
Just together for 30 years. Nope. No, ma'am. Just together. No.
But why does that matter if we have everything and we're happy? Why do we have to be married? What does that do?
I know people say it's just a little piece of paper and it doesn't change the love, but it's the level of commitment that, everybody want to live by.
Mm.
Take our vows in front of God, do it right. I mean, everybody has a desire, but it's not for everybody.
I think it's a little bit of brainwashing when you
Heard that before.
when you kind of think about it, because like, I mean, I'm sure there are multiple people, but I think of like Goldie Hawn and Kurt, like they've been together for years and they seem to be completely happy, but like they're not married. But everybody know like they have this commitment to each
Mm-hmm.
other. Um, so I feel like society has put so much pressure on being married or having a spouse or something like that, that we feel like that has to be the be all
Mm-hmm.
in
The
order
complete
to be
earth.
happy. And I don't necessarily think that, but I mean, I also get, people wanting to be married. I think it's a form of, I I feel I'm claimed. I'm somebody loves me so much that, we're getting married type of situation, and that feels something for a lot of people. But I just always wonder, like, why does that have to be the thing? Like, if we don't get married out, if you a person that don't want to get married, then I ain't fucking with you. Why we couldn't just be happy and not be married?
Could you be in a long-term relationship like that and never get that level of commitment as far as marriage?
I I could, but I also would love to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I could be, and then and it's also, I feel like it's a little bit different for me because I'm a gay man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the expectation of marriage is not necessarily like uh, at the front for me or whatever. I more so would like the committed relationship and to grow with each other, and and have all of that, because I feel like we could have all of those benefits and things that a marriage have, that if we just go get a lawyer and get documents drawn up,
Right.
for
Mm-hmm.
that.
Right.
But I mean, I would love to get married, but I also, like I said, I would be
It's
cool
not a
if
requirement.
Mm-mm.
It's not a must. It's not the end
I
all be all.
Yeah.
Okay.
being that I have been married twice, um, I don't mind the 20 years of cohabitating and
Mm-hmm.
growing and everything together. Um, I don't mind it because I've done it twice unsuccessfully, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not a big deal for me. However, if I have a partner who does want that and does seek that, I know I make a great wife. I know I
Mm-hmm.
was a great wife in both of my marriages. My first marriage was a lot of growing pains because we were kids,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't feel that I was a bad wife.
Right.
Um, and so it's not something that I'm opposed to doing, but if it never happened for me again and I was in a very healthy relationship, just we're just assuming because they've been together for well they were had been together for 20 years that the relationship was just good,
Right.
ups and downs, but good enough to stay in it that, I would be able and I would be okay with that as well, as long as it's healthy because I have had one scenario of a marriage to where it was fun and it was new and it was refreshing and it was great, and then as soon as we got married they turned into a whole nother person,
Mm-hmm.
just completely flipped the script. That ain't even a person I married. It's like I went to sleep, blinked my eyes, and woke up and it was a whole different person. So I've had both sides of the coin, and so therefore to me it's just kind of like if it's something that my partner really wants and really seeks, like that is what they want, I'm not going to deny them of that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if I want to be with them, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not that
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ever get married again. It's just that
You
it
could
ain't
take
something
it or
that
leave
I'm
it.
Take it right.
yeah, I'm just
It's
not, it's
not a
not
must.
something that I'm rooting for. It's not something that I'm asking for. But if I'm in it, like I'm in it, it's everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's just not something that I'm just gonna be out here chasing. And that's only because I've done it before,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So
Had you not been married before, that would be like a priority, possibly.
uh, are we asking the person who never wanted to get married and then got married out of high school? Or are we asking me right now as the person I am?
Um,
Complicated with the person you are
I
now.
actually got my answer from your question. Thank you.
Okay, because the person when I was in my youthful age, no, I never wanted to get married and I never wanted to have kids. Ever. But now, I mean, if I had never done it, of course I would want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So this reminds me, I had started watching the show Station 19.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
And
show.
so, yeah, so you remember when, I can't remember anybody's name, but the um lesbian couple, I
Mm-hmm.
think neither one of them wanted to get married, and then one of them changed their mind and she was like, I want us to have a commitment and and the other one was like, we do have a commitment. I married you the day I moved in here.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, a ceremony is not going to change how I interact or how I feel with you. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I can get behind that. You know what I'm saying? If we are together and this is what we want, we're gonna do, because I mean we've all seen marriage don't stop people from really having no honest
Right.
commitment, you know,
Right.
to
That
each
part.
other. So, but okay,
Mm-hmm.
enough of the
Mm-hmm.
marriage
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
bell.
I blame the people who didn't vote because y'all ain't gonna like what I say, but both parties
Vote.
is trash.
Like,
Mhm. There's definitely a lot
There's
that
a
can
a
lot of
be
lot to be
gained
questions on
desired.
both.
both.
There's like a,
Right. There's a lot to be desired.
like you roll
Mm-hmm.
the dice and just,
Yeah. So I mean, it's a pick your poison type of situation in this scenario.
Right.
And that's pretty much, I feel like that's how a lot of minority people voted. Pick your poison.
I
Right.
also feel like the math ain't mathing up
The math
with
is not
Math
election.
ain't
mathing up.
mathing. It's
It's
not
not. It's
mathing up.
not.
Math
Especially
ain't nothing.
now that they have released the actual numbers of like the smaller
Yeah, it's like how Democrats won like
how
these
Democrats win in all these states, for the what are they called? The other, I don't know what it's
the
called. The
like the
House and the Senate. I don't
yeah,
know what
the
their
House and the
Mhm.
election
Senate
part
and
is
all of
called.
that.
Yeah,
But
but
y'all,
the
yeah,
math ain't mathing. The
it
math
really
is
is.
not mathing. It's very rare that like one party will win all the other electoral people, and
Mm-hmm.
then but
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
the whole state is picks a different
Yeah.
president.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
confusing to me.
It's
But
very
It
it's
was
I
like,
like
wake
mean,
me
he
up when
didn't.
it's
But
over.
y'all know what? I'm not surprised because he's been saying it. That y'all can vote all y'all want. I'm just gonna still win. Like he's been telling us.
Yeah. I mean,
I
we
told
know it.
somebody, I said,
He's been telling
if
us. Y'all don't even have to vote. I'm gonna be the president.
2020 was a whole part of the plan? Like, I'm going to deny this election. I'm going to go so hard because I know I'm going to run in 2024 and we going to do our thing.
Mhm.
And because we acted a fool so much about the elections, they going to have to turn the other cheek and be like, this is how it's supposed to be done. No one's going to challenge it and no one's going to put up a fight because they acted such a fool about it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, case closed. Thank you. Here we go.
I'm
Mhm.
I
saying,
often wonder,
yeah, they're not going
but
to. They're going to bow out with grace and
hmm
not challenge it, even though it should
if
be.
if it
They're
was
going
a if
to, and then when he steps into office, he is the first thing. The first he said the first thing he's going to do is eliminate this gender affirming ban.
hmm
But I feel like
hmm
the first thing he's gonna do is erase felony stuff because
Mhm.
this man has so many felony. Yo,
yeah.
I know people who went to jail for felony, like felony mishap, which means that you was in the wrong place at the wrong time and you got charged a lesser charge than the people that you were around.
hmm
Um and that normally I think it's like 3 to 5 years is the max sentence on that. So for three to
Mhm.
five years, you can no longer vote for the rest of your life. You're a felon, you can't get no freaking job, you can't do nothing. Okay?
hmm hmm
This man is the ruler of the free world
hmm hmm
with how many
A whole
hmm
list of felonies.
do he have? He's a convicted felon already. He's already been convicted. Already.
Yeah, I think that needs to be taken off applications. I think if you've did your crime, paid your time, you should be able to vote. Um, like a lot of shit needs to be changed because of that. I don't even want to see that on applications anymore.
Yeah,
Right. Right. Remove it.
definitely.
Strike that.
Remove it. Remove
That's
it.
what he should be
'Cause
putting on the that's what he should be initiating is removing felonies from applications. Fall in line with
that
the
would be too
president.
much like right though.
Commit a crime just so I don't
Yeah.
have to face the consequences. Be like, my
Right.
Hmm
president is a felon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all hired him?
Yeah. So
Okay. But for real though,
what's going on here?
what is happening?
Right. That's what I'm like. What is going on?
Um, she
And
And
With that being said,
With that
Sean,
being said, we want to
Sean,
listen. I'm
tonight,
on it. I'm on it.
tonight, Corey, she claims she got this. She
okay,
told me she
okay.
been rehearsing in the
I
mirror.
Oh,
have. I was
Let's
rehearsing
see.
in advance. So, with that being said, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to Naturally Unbothered podcast, where y'all can follow us on all social media platforms from Facebook to TikTok to Instagram under P or NU Podcast. Make sure y'all also listening to us on all podcast streaming like Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Overcast, Audible, you name it. We everywhere, so you have no excuse not to tune in. You can also see us on YouTube. Make sure you comment, leave a review, hit that subscription, and hit that thing so that you will be
Ding.
ding, so that you will be notified when our episodes load on Thursday-ish, 7
Ish.
p.m. Thursday-ish,
Ish.
7 p.m. So with that being said,
ish.
tell your hoe ass friends to tell they hoe ass friends to tell their mamas, their daddies, their uncles, their nephews to tune in to Naturally Unbothered podcast.
That's what's
Bye.
up.
Bye.
Forgot the heart. Is it gonna do it?